chair is fine, it's just too big. Again, I'm going to complain about the chair.
Actually, I could move like way back.
No.
I'd rather you move forward. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's move forward then. Yeah. Can you move? Might hit D.
Might clean a zero out.
This is mine. Yeah. water.
Oh my god, yes.
Before the speech. Okay, so you know we're gonna go for open up, right? Everyone knows where the open up is.
Amplissime cancellare placete tibi ut officium impiciat. Please be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome to the University of New Brunswick St. John's 37th Fall Convocation and Confirmation of Installation for UNB President and Vice-Chancellor Dr. Paul Meserole. My name is Laurel Levere. I'm the Associate Vice President, St. John, and orator for today's ceremony. We respectfully acknowledge that UNB stands on the unsurrendered and unceded traditional Wolastoqey land. The lands of Wabanaki people are recognized in a series of peace and friendship treaties to establish an ongoing relationship of peace, friendship, and mutual respect between equal nations. The river that runs by our university is known as Wolastoq, along which live Wolastoqey, the people of the beautiful and bountiful river. Wolastoq is also called the St. John River. The United Nations General Assembly adopted a resolution proclaiming 2019 as the International Year of Indigenous Languages. I would now like to call upon Gigirawinud Ramona Nicholas, UNB's Knowledge Keeper in Residence, to deliver a Wolastoqey welcome.
It's an honor to welcome everybody here today to the traditional territory of the Wolastoqey. Before I sing a song to honor our ancestors who have lived within this territory since time immemorial, I just want to acknowledge that today is a special day, a day for celebrating your academic achievement. Graduates, you worked hard to get to this day, and my hope for you is that you follow your dreams and your passions, and that you go out into the world and make a difference with the knowledge that you have acquired. The Wolastoq song was translated by the late Gwen Bear and former elder in residence here at UNB. This song represents who we are as Wolastoqey. I want to sing this song to honor the land we are on, the river that flows by us, and the people of this territory. Wolastoq Congratulations to the graduates and good luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Ramona. The members of the platform party today include the Lieutenant Governor, UNB's Chancellor, members of the Board of Governors, distinguished guests, deans, faculty, and staff. I'm now pleased to call upon UNB's Chancellor, Dr. Alison McCain, to deliver the welcome address.
Your Honor, members of the Board of Governors, Mr. President, Registrar Emeritus, distinguished guests, friends, and most importantly, graduates of 2019. Welcome to the 37th Fall Convocation and the confirmation of the installation of our new President, Dr. Paul Mazerow. This is a wonderful way to celebrate the 55th anniversary of the University of New Brunswick in St. John. It's a big day and it's a special day, both for the graduation and for the new president. But first, graduates, congratulations on your achievement, something about to be confirmed in today's ceremony. During your time at UNB, you've acquired new knowledge and gained a new level of maturity. You may not feel it personally, but others see you as someone with new knowledge, new skills, and a new level of maturity, all key attributes of a future leader. The world is experiencing change more quickly than at any time in its history. Knowledge is being acquired faster than ever. Communication is global and instantaneous. Unfortunately, as we see too often on the news, it is often more difficult to separate fact from fiction. Bottom line, it's both a challenging time and an exciting time to be graduating. The world is arguably a better place than it has ever been, but there is still a great deal of inequality, of injustice and deprivation. Your generation will have to find solutions to those issues. Hopefully, UNB has taught you to have a genuine curiosity to ensure you continue to learn, to innovate, and find new solutions to old problems. Graduates, our expectations are high, but so is our confidence that you will meet those expectations. Indeed, your family, the university, and the province have all invested in ensuring that UNB is one of the top comprehensive universities in the country, because high-quality education will pay dividends. So graduates, as you leave university, you may be nervous, you may be uncertain, but it's just also excited about what the future holds and what you can accomplish. Take my word for it. You have the tools to do great things and do them right here in New Brunswick. You are the future, and I, for one, could not be more confident of your ability to do it. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor McCain. We will now confirm the installation of the 19th President and Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Paul Joseph Mazerow. The Honourable Brenda Murphy, Lieutenant Governor of the Province of New Brunswick, will now administer the oath of office.
Mr. President, I would ask that you place your left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand, and repeat the following oath of office. I, Paul Joseph Mazerow, do solemnly swear
I, Paul Joseph Mazerow, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully discharge all the duties of the office of President and Vice Chancellor,
that I will faithfully discharge all the duties of the office of President and Vice Chancellor,
to which I am now appointed, according to the statutes of the university and the true intent of same,
according to the statutes of the university and the true intent of same,
to the best of my knowledge and abilities, so help me God.
to the best of my knowledge and ability, so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks very much. I can't see you.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Bonjour, good afternoon, distinguished guests, graduates, and to all who are gathered here today. I'm very pleased to be here today to participate in the installation of Paul Mazeral as the 19th President and Vice Chancellor of the University of New Brunswick. We are pleased to welcome you back to New Brunswick and to your alma mater, UNB. Your experiences around the world in positions of post-secondary education and leadership will serve you well as you take UNB into the future. I wish you every success. And congratulations to you, graduates, on this wonderful achievement today. And I wish you all the best as you take this next step into this new chapter of your life. Thank you.
We will now invite representatives of the University, the City of St. John, and the Province of New Brunswick, not Nova Scotia, to offer greetings to our new President. Speaking on behalf of the students of UNB will be Patrick Hickey, President of the Students' Representative Council on the St. John campus.
On behalf of the UNB SRC and the students that we represent, I am very pleased to bring greetings to Paul Mazeral, 19th President and Vice Chancellor of UNB. We welcome you and look forward to working together to continue the progress that we have made on our beautiful campus. We are excited to see our university continue to grow and prosper while providing excellent academics and services. Your hard work and leadership will equip our students with the education, experience, and support they deserve. We hope your time here will be full of important milestones for our campus, and we wish you all the best.
On behalf of the faculty of UNB, Jaroslawski Chair in Interprofessional Patient-Centered Care, Shelley Doucette will bring greetings.
On behalf of faculty, I am very pleased to bring greetings to Dr. Paul Mazeral, our new President and Vice Chancellor of University of New Brunswick. The faculty welcome you and look forward to working in partnership with you and the entire UNB community to transform the future for our students, to build and translate new knowledge, and to engage the wider community in exciting initiatives and partnerships. May your term of office be a success as we work collaboratively to make a difference here in New Brunswick and beyond.
Speaking on behalf of the staff of UNB will be Mary Duffley, Assistant Director, Associated Alumni Office. Mary has worked on the St. John campus for 26 years.
On behalf of the UNB St. John staff community, it's my pleasure to bring greetings to Dr. Paul Mazeral, our 19th President and Vice Chancellor of the University of New Brunswick. I'm now in my 27th year at UNB, and it's been an honor and a privilege to be part of this extraordinary institution. I, along with my colleagues, are excited to be part of your leadership. The inspirational example you are setting as president is already igniting a powerful positive energy within our campus community. I join my fellow staff members in wishing you all good things and much personal satisfaction as you guide this university forward into an even greater future.
Barry Beckett, Registrar Emeritus, on behalf of retired UNB faculty and staff.
It gives me very great pleasure to bring greetings to Dr. Mazeral on behalf of the retired faculty and staff of UNBSJ. As Mary pointed out, the history goes back 55 years, and some of us have been here for most of those years. Dr. Mazeral, on behalf of the retirees, I bring you encouragement, support, and wish you well as you guide the campus along the path to fulfill its potential that most of us have dreamed of for many years. I wish you well in your endeavours.
On behalf of the City of St. John, I call upon its Deputy Mayor, Shirley McAlery, to bring greetings.
Your Honour, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, today is a very special day for UNBSJ and the City of St. John. We are here today not only to congratulate all the 2019 fall graduates, but also to express a very warm St. John welcome to UNB's 19th President and Vice Chancellor, Paul Mazerow. Paul Mazerow, we wish you much success and achievement throughout your term of office, and the City of St. John is looking forward to continuing a great partnership with UNBSJ, and we're also very pleased that UNBSJ now has an uptown campus, so congratulations on that. We wish you every success during your term. To all the graduates today, I wish all of you much success for the future, and I hope that all of you stay and work in our city. However, if you have to leave, don't forget to come back at a future date, as this is your home, where you got started on your life journey. So congratulations to everyone today. Thank you.
Beverly Guimond, Treasurer of the Associated Alumni, on behalf of the alumni.
On behalf of the UNB Associated Alumni, it is my pleasure to bring greetings to the 19th President and Vice Chancellor of the University of New Brunswick, Dr. Paul Mazerow. As a UNB graduate, you have long been part of our proud UNB alumni family. It brings us great joy to welcome you back to the institution as president. The Associated Alumni looks forward to collaborating with you on your strategic vision to provide a rewarding UNB experience for students and alumni, and to help advocate for the university within our province, our country, and beyond. Congratulations.
Bringing greetings on behalf of the Indigenous community, I call upon Ramona Nicholas, UNB's Knowledge Keeper in Residence.
On behalf of the Wolastoqiyik, I'm very pleased to bring greetings to Paul J. Mazerow, 19th President and Vice Chancellor of the University of New Brunswick. The Wolastoqiyik welcomes you and looks forward to working in partnership with you to meet the challenges that lie ahead. May your term in office be characterized by success, achievement, and the good fortune that is the reward of good leadership. We look forward to working with you on the path towards truth and reconciliation. I also wanted to acknowledge that I have the Sacred Bundle, which is a wrapped collection of sacred items held by a designated carrier. The keeper of the Sacred Bundle carries a responsibility of courage to maintain truth in all interactions and has an obligation to promote unity within diversity. The ceremonial contents of the Sacred Bundle will provide guidance toward the shared task of forging a new path within the promise of Bilitahausawazawagan, forging a new path towards truth and reconciliation. Welcome.
On behalf of the Province of New Brunswick, the Honourable Andrea Anderson-Mason, Minister of Justice and Attorney General, will bring greetings.
What a pleasure it is to be here for this very special occasion. And on behalf of the provincial government, I am pleased to bring greetings to Dr. Paul Mazerow, the President and Vice Chancellor of the University of New Brunswick, and to wish him well. Our government understands that universities are critical to this province's future. And as a government, we want to build strong partnerships with them. As you have probably all heard, approximately 120,000 jobs will be available in our province over the next decade, and we need to ensure that universities are helping to meet the demand. Working together will be important in making that happen, and we greatly look forward to working with you, Dr. Mazerow. We wish you all the best in your new role, as we know your successes and your achievements will also be New Brunswick's successes and achievements. Now, just before I wrap things up, I would also like to take the opportunity to say a few words to the graduates that we have here. As I'm sure you are already aware how awesome New Brunswick is, but if not, then take it from me just how amazing of a place New Brunswick is. You see, I should be embarrassed to say this. I spent many of my early years trying to leave this province, but everywhere I looked, I saw opportunity. See the opportunity that is New Brunswick. I encourage you strongly to consider living here, working here, and loving this province. Thank you and congratulations.
I am now pleased to call upon UNB's 19th President and Vice Chancellor to deliver his installation address.
Thank you. I'd like to begin by acknowledging some of our distinguished guests here. Her Honor, Brenda Murphy, Lieutenant Governor of New Brunswick, thank you for your attendance and support. Alison McCain, UNB's Chancellor, the Honourable Andrea Anderson-Mason, Minister of Justice and Attorney General of New Brunswick, Deputy Mayor of St. John, Shirley McClary, welcome, thank you. Barry Beckett, Registrar Emeritus, the members of the Board of Governors who are in attendance, distinguished guests, deans, faculty and staff, and importantly, graduates and your family and supporters. The attendance of everyone today is a humbling experience for me as the incoming president, but yet it's confirming of the importance of the role of President and Vice Chancellor for the University of New Brunswick for the wider community. I have a few thank yous I want to quickly pass along. Importantly, to past UNB presidents, Dr. Eddie Campbell and Dr. John McLaughlin, thank you both for your insights and your support and your generosity in assisting me in the transition to UNB. To my two sons, Matthew and Jacob, for being great sons and for their ongoing support and understanding. To my parents, Rowan and Catherine, for their always supporting me in my journey and in believing that I could make something of myself through hard work and commitment. To my Canadian family, my brother Trudy and my brother Bernie and his wife Trudy, and my sister Cindy and her husband Steve, thank you for all the years of support and assistance in the transition. To my lovely wife Mandy, who's here in attendance, thank you for your ongoing understanding, love and support as I've pursued my academic goals throughout my career. And I've had a few mentors along the way, and I think we all have mentors that we need to acknowledge through our journey. Firstly, Colin Goff, who was then at University of New Brunswick, John Lobb and Nicole Rafter at Northeastern University, Ray Paternoster and Charles Welford at the University of Maryland, College Park. Thank you all for the significant impact you had on shaping my academic development and my career over such a long period. Colleagues, I stand here today privileged to be the 19th President and Vice Chancellor of the University of New Brunswick. It's an awesome responsibility, and I am both honoured and humbled to accept the trust vested in me by the UNB Board of Governors and the UNB Senates in serving in this role. I commit to seek the wise counsel of these bodies and work together in the interests of the university. In the 10 or 12 minutes that I have left to speak, I want to share with you a little bit about my journey through UNB, some priorities that I see for the university's future, and I'll wrap up with some important messages to you, our graduates. Universities are amazing places, places that change lives in material ways, places that shape communities, produce knowledge, and deliver for the public good. Throughout my career, I've come to believe that universities exist to change the world. My thinking on this issue began right here at UNB some 30 years ago, well over 30 years ago. So a bit about my journey to UNB. There's no doubt that the graduates who sit before me made a good choice in embracing higher education. But such choices are often made through periods of uncertainty. My own journey to and through higher education was indeed beset with uncertainty and doubt. I began my journey, probably like many of you, not really knowing what I wanted to be or what I wanted to do. But I knew that university education was going to help me get there, wherever there was. I grew up in Fredericton in the north side in Nashwaaksis, and I was the first in my family to go to university. I always knew that university was going to be part of my future, but I was quite happy at the time to pursue a career in professional hockey in the first instance. Fortunately, through some negotiation and important reasoning, I chose to prioritize university over hockey, and I enrolled in a Bachelor of Business Administration with a view toward pursuing a degree in law. After 3 weeks, a problem emerged. I hated the courses I was enrolled in the business degree. Marketing, organizational behavior, management 101, accounting, economics, dreadful. I was lost. And I saw no connection to what I was doing and what I wanted to be doing in the future. I soon switched to physical education with a view to becoming a teacher, where a number of my hockey colleagues were already studying. It was a great program, at least until the end of the first semester, when I realized I could not see myself as a 62-year-old phys ed teacher teaching square dancing and picking up basketballs. No disrespect to phys ed teachers. I think they do important jobs. Despondent, I withdrew from university after 1 semester. The next year I enrolled in a BA at another university, and I played hockey full-time at a highly competitive level. Despondent at the lack of focus I had in the academic area of study at that university, after 1 semester I switched back to the University of New Brunswick, and I enrolled in electrical engineering, after a promise of a likely job at the provincial power utility by my father. I gave electrical engineering a good crack. I really had a good swing. I could not see a future throughout all the Fortran programming with mainframe computers in year 2. I was lost again. So I spent the next year and a bit in a science degree on the ill-fated delusion of becoming an ophthalmologist. The second year's heavy emphasis on biology and dissecting animals really didn't suit me very well. So after 4 years of pursuing university, I felt lost, confused. I still wanted a degree. I wasn't sure in what area. I met with the then Dean of Arts faculty, who told me I could graduate in about 2 years, but I would just simply need to declare a major and take a few extra courses in the spring intersession semester to catch up. Encouraged, I declared a major in sociology based on the fact I had taken an intro to sociology the previous year, and I went on my next journey. I quickly discovered a connection to the subject matter, in particular the courses on crime, deviance, and criminology more generally. Things started to make sense all of a sudden. My grades went from C's and B's to A's and A+. Studying was no longer a chore, but something I embraced and I was thirsty for. After 2 semesters, I quickly realized I had an interest and a focus to keep studying in the area toward graduate school. So in my final year, I decided to apply for a number of graduate programs in Canada and then one in the United States. And I received a scholarship to study a master's degree at Northeastern University in Boston. And after completing that degree, I received a scholarship to pursue a PhD at the University of Maryland in College Park, Maryland. Throughout this process, I realized that I didn't need to study in areas I thought were safe or pursue areas of study that others wanted me to do, or I thought others wanted me to do, and instead focused on the areas that provided a meaningful connection from the present to my future. Suddenly, things didn't feel like a misguided, wasted effort, but rather an investment in the future in my chosen profession. My point in sharing this story of a somewhat torturous journey with you is that I don't actually regret the lack of focus and the time lost during the early years of my higher education experience. In fact, the stops and starts made me fully appreciate my interest, my area of interest and focus when I finally found it. In fact, I'm probably the most well-rounded criminologist in the world, given I've studied in about 5 faculties along the way. So my story is not unlike the story for many students. It's a UNB story. It's a story that illustrates the transformative power of education and the transformative power of a university experience. So UNB transformed me, and I'm sure it has transformed many of you and will continue to do so in the years ahead. And whilst I left UNB in Canada some 30 years ago, UNB in Canada never left me. So UNB in the future. Since I returned to UNB in late June, I've had time to reflect upon the UNB of the past, the UNB we operate in at present, as well as the UNB we must plan for and build for the future. Since arriving back here in Canada, I've had a number of opportunities to talk to UNB, to talk about the UNB experience with many students on both campuses, as well as many alumni. I've digested several positive stories and reflections that individuals hold about our institution. These are very powerful reflections. People feel very strongly about their UNB, and their UNB experience. Many people tell me that their time at the university was formative and indeed changed their lives. I like to call this the UNB advantage. But we really can't discuss UNB and universities generally in Canada without reflecting on some of the challenges that they face. Universities across our great country face a number of challenges, from shrinking public investment to changing demographics across student populations, from increased infrastructure needs to rising costs of deferred maintenance, especially of older university buildings, and of course the challenges of competition for incoming students, as well as the global search for highly skilled faculty members. Fortunately, we are not alone in facing these challenges, and in fact, I think we're well placed to address many of them. Indeed, here at UNB, we should be optimistic in the face of such challenges. Let me share with you the reasons why I think we should be optimistic at UNB. Overall, as a university, we have well over 750 faculty who are poised to make a difference in the world through their teaching, their research, and their community engagement. We have slightly less than 10,000 students from across New Brunswick, Canada, and the rest of the world who are studying here, investing in their future and allowing UNB to shape their future. We have slightly over 1,200 administrative, technical, and professional staff committed to the university's mission and purpose and supporting students and faculty on a daily basis. And between our graduation tonight and last night, we have about 300 graduates who are poised to chart their future with purpose and resolve. We also have 90,000 alumni spread all over the world who have a university UNB experience that made a difference for their future. We have supportive communities in Fredericton and St. John and throughout the province who rely on and value the contribution UNB makes to the wider community. And we have, as a university, 234 years of history to inform and guide our university towards its special responsibilities to community, which were first articulated by Sir Howard Douglas in compelling UNB to work through all its capacities in teaching and research to deliver for the public good. In this way, we can continue to deliver for New Brunswick and the wider community. This is our UNB advantage. What a great deal of capacity and capability we have to take on the major challenges and to change the world. But colleagues, we can and must do more with our capabilities and our opportunities. We must set some priorities, some key priorities as we engage with this future. Where should we focus? First, we need more students, both domestic and international, both full-time and part-time, and both on campus and online. We need to expose more students to the UNB advantage. Second, we need to create more accessible and flexible programs, ensuring graduates are prepared for the future and indeed shaping the future needs of the workforce as leaders. Number three, we need to produce more research that includes additions to research chairs, postdoctoral fellowships, graduate students, PhD students, to enable us to engage with the large questions of our time and further the impact of our research as we continue to accelerate the translation of our research findings to transform community. Moreover, we must identify and invest in our demonstrable research strengths to ensure they can become competitive on a global scale. Fourth, we need to be an inclusive community, committed to equity, diversity, and inclusion, as well as committed to taking on a leading role in the area of truth and reconciliation with our First Nations communities. Fifth, we must be a sustainable university, both in terms of our economic sustainability as well as through our activities and commitments to climate change. Sixth, we must start telling our story to the world. Amazing things are happening at our university. We have a very good story to tell. The world needs more UNB, and to ensure that happens, we need to better inform others of our achievements. As a values-based institution, committed to working through partnerships to advance our strategic ambitions, UNB, as an engaged university, will need to modernize its systems to enable the university to reach new levels of performance and impact. Armed with modernized systems and structures, the university will be better equipped to take on the major challenges facing society while it continues to deliver transformative educational experiences for students and produces research that delivers material social dividends for the community. So, colleagues, in summary, We must continue to celebrate and reflect upon and understand the UNB of our past. We must engage with and commit to the UNB of our present, and we must absolutely plan for, commit to, and work toward the UNB for our future. Undoubtedly, this will involve some hard choices, commitments, investments, as well as a renewed sense of purpose to ensure that this university continues to deliver for individuals and families, continues to deliver for community, for the public good, for the province, and for the country in the years to come, in order to ensure that UNB continues to be the University of New Brunswick, for New Brunswick, and for the world. Colleagues, I'd like to close this address with some messages to our graduates, who represent really the most important reason why we're here this evening. I offer you these 5 brief messages as you embark on your future post-University of New Brunswick. These represent some of the lessons I've learned on my own journey. Number 1, find your passion and follow it. Work hard to find it, and you will know when you have. Number 2, look for opportunities to change the world. Strive for impact. Take on the big challenges. Number 3, embrace partnerships, alliances, and key friendships as a key part of your future. Taking on the big challenges and being effective in your professional lives has a lot to do with your networks and your ability to mobilize allies toward a cause. Number 4, embrace authenticity in all that you do. It will take you through the rough patches of life. Number 5, value your time. It is short. Graduates, in your future, there will be new challenges which emerge and many opportunities to make a contribution to address those challenges. I believe Mark Twain once said, "The secret to getting ahead is getting started." My call to you is to stand up to these challenges, use your gifts, your talents, your imagination, your creativity, your education, your persistence, and your partnerships to make a contribution. I encourage you, indeed urge you, to embrace the opportunity. You won't regret it. Graduates, your story is the UNB story. Congratulations and good luck. Thank you. That was terrific, thank you. Well, we will now proceed to conferring of degrees in course. May I extend to all of you who will graduate today the warmest congratulations on behalf of the University of New Brunswick. When you first came to UNB as a student, you became a member of the UNB family. Today, this family shares in your pride in reaching this important milestone. We recognize your hard work and sacrifice, and we wish you success and happiness in the future. We hope you will always value what you've learned at UNB and that you will forever remember your alma mater with fondness. We will begin with higher degrees in course. Candidates will be presented by the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, Dr. Drew Rendell. The Chancellor, the Associate Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Jim Kiefer, and I will hood, cap, and present the parchments. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to present the candidates for higher degrees. Today, we will confer master's degrees in the following disciplines: arts, science, education, business administration, and applied health services research. Candidates may remain seated for the supplication. Insignissime praeses, amplissime cancellare, supplicant sonatui et vic venerabile collegio gubernatorum, quorum nomina ac studia iam rite cognita sunt et promulgata, ut admintantur ad proprium magistri gradum in suo quisque facultate.
Placetne vobis senatores, placetne gubernatores, ut hae supplicatores emittentur.
Placet. I'd ask the supplicants for the aforesaid master's degrees now please to stand for presentation and admission by the President. Insignissime praeses, amplissime cancellare, tota universitas, praesento vobis osce supplicatores, ut admintantur ad proprium magistri gradum in sua quisque facultate, testorque illos quo alumnia, quae statuta nostra requirant, aptos ed idonios esse.
Ego admitto vos ad gladum magistri in Universitate Novo Brunswick.
I'd ask you now, please, to join us on stage in your assigned order for individual presentation and acceptance. For the degree of Master of Arts, Gabrielle Margaret McAdam. For the degree of Master of Science, Justin Kammerman. Larissa Donnell Rail. Kurt Francis Simmons. For the degree of Master of Education, Stéphane Benjamin Dupont. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Arti Anna Durai. Obichina Ikena Azubike. Onelapo Badejoko. Simranpreet Singh Buga. Amulya Belide. Guneet Singh Bhatia. Asim Charania. Sipeng Chen. Karen Elizabeth Dolan. Kristen Karen Duplessis. Avinash Imendi. Zishuan Fang. Ian Douglas Fogan. Haiping Fu. Nicholas Philippe Marie Grandet. Obed Allah Hedri. Zixin Hong. Haibi Hu. Charles Iyamoremye. Sandeep Kaur. Seonju Lee. Mingzi Liu. Ting Liu. Paul Michael Andrew Logan. Balaji Manivanun. Daniel Jeremias Melo. Marubala Kalaporka Mo Hanan. Tiffany Morin Giraud. Keshav Nanda. Deepan Nandi. Ganapati Nimana. Florence Ibele Nwokocha. Kemiola Sophia Olawoye. Lokesh Purvia. Jen Chui. Sonia Tur Rafia Rafi. Ashwin Rajendran. Gopala Krishnan Ram Kumar. Parameshwara Reddy Gowda. Joel Roger Saldana. Sharon Sonia Saldana. Yasaman Saeed Ahmadian. Kristen Marie Shaw. Lennon Daryl Silhouette Dawson. Drew Bojoti Sinha. Danga Su. Gotham Subramanian. Xiao Chen Suan. Kushnur Taranum. Vijay Vasudevan. Guana Wong. Lan Lan Wong. Shu Han Wong. Xin Wei. Wencha Wu. Xin Yan. Xiao Kun Yang. Xian Zhang. Lin Zhang. Shan Zhao. Yiling Zhu. And for the degree of Master of Applied Health Services Research, Amy Ellen Reed. This concludes the presentation of master's degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Rendell, and congratulations, graduates. We will now proceed to conferring of the bachelor's degrees in course. Candidates will be presented by the orator. The deans of the respective faculties or their representatives will present the parchments. For arts, that's Dr. Heidi MacDonald. For science and nursing, that's Dr. Michael Van Zyl-de-Jean. For business administration and applied management, that's Dr. Michelle Rudd. The registrar will also assist.
Bachelor's degrees of Arts, Science, Science and Computer Science, Health Sciences, Business Administration, and Applied Management. Candidates will remain seated for the supplication. Insignissime presi supplicant senatui et huic venerabili collegior gubernatorum, quorum nominia ac studia iam rite cognita sunt et promulgata, ut admittantur ad proprium baccalaureae gradum in sua quisque facultate.
Placatne vobis senatores, placatne gubernatores, ut hae supplicatores admittantur.
The supplicants for the aforesaid bachelor's degrees will stand for presentation and admission by the President. Insignissime praesis tota universitas presento vobis hosce supplicatores in supradictis facultatibus, ut admittantur a proprium baccalaurea gradum in sua quisque facultate. Testorque illos quod omnia quae statuta nostra requirant aptus et idoneus esse.
Ego amitto vos ad gradum baccalaureae in Universitate Novo Brunswick.
You will now proceed to your assigned place for individual presentation and acceptance. Bachelor of Arts, First Division, Emily Elizabeth Fox. Andrea Levesque. Bachelor of Arts, Timothy William Arthurs. Brian Nicholas McLaughlin. Paul Frank Pauley. Magdalene Tan. Bachelor of Science with Honors, First Class Honors, Kaylin Elizabeth Maurer. Dale Elaine McCon Chesson. Bachelor of Health Sciences, First Division, Lauren Elizabeth Jessup. Bachelor of Business Administration with Distinction, Michael Ryan Coleman. Dawson Elizabeth Long. Isaac Robert Wilson. Bachelor of Business Administration, First Division, Sarah Trivet. Bachelor of Business Administration, Ian Andrew Brenton. Rachel Lynn Glynn. Nicole Ashley Sabra Howe. Mackenzie Douglas Kelson. Sarah Elizabeth LeBlanc. Andrea Olga Lucacci. Kayla Mawinnie. Amanda Marie Miller. Whitney Hope Walls. Bachelor of Applied Management, Craig Lorne Simpson. This concludes the awarding of bachelor's degrees in course. Please note that some graduands were unable to be here this evening, and their degrees will be granted in absentia.
Thank you, Dr. Levert. You are ahead of my script. As Vice President of the St. John campus, I extend to you, the graduates, our sincere congratulations and best wishes for the future. Would all of the graduates please stand? I present to you the class of 2019. Congratulations again. Enjoy it. I now ask Peter Sirot, President of the University of New Brunswick Associated Alumni, to deliver a few words to its newest members.
Your Honor, Member of Government, Mr. Chancellor, members of the Board of Governors, Mr. President, Registrar Emeritus, Professor Emerita, distinguished guests, and graduates. Good evening. Graduates, it's my distinct honor to be here with you today. On behalf of the Associated Alumni, I would like to congratulate you on your momentous achievement. While today you graduate from our storied institution, you also become the newest of more than 90,000 members of the UNB Associated Alumni family. You join a proud network of people who have made incredible contributions to their community, their province, their country, and beyond through the feat of higher learning. UNB alumni have made a significant difference in the world by building prosperity and social well-being, all the while mentoring future generations of graduates. We're eager to see you continue that tradition. Please stay connected with us and share some of your adventures in life after your time at UNB. The Associated Alumni has many chapters and a vibrant young alumni program with functions and gatherings of your peers across the country and around the world, giving you opportunities to make new connections. We encourage you to take part and stay engaged. In the year 2000, the UNB Associated Alumni began a new tradition for graduates, the alumni pin, which each of you received today as you cross the stage. This pin serves as a reminder of your experience and all your accomplishments at UNB. Moreover, the alumni pin symbolizes that as alumni of UNB, your relationship with your alma mater does not end with graduation, but continues as part of a strong alumni community. We at the UNB Associated Alumni hope that you will wear your alumni pin with pride. Graduates of 2019, we commend you on your accomplishment today. Welcome to the UNB alumni family. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. UNB will always be a part of you, and you will always be a part of UNB. We look forward to following you through your next chapter, your accomplishments as members of the UNB family, and seeing you at alumni events all over the world. As this event draws to a close, I would like to thank all those who have contributed to today's celebration. UNB St. John alumna Brittany Maston, who piped us into the theater. Thank you to the members of the St. John String Quartet, David Adams, Danielle Samas, Christopher Buckley, and Sonia Adams for providing the music for our 37th Fall Convocation. Thank you to UNB St. John retired staff member Kim Banks, who will lead us in singing the national anthem in just a few moments. Thank you as well to the members of our alumni who took time this evening to form our Alumni Honors Guard. A ceremony like this requires a lot of preparation and behind-the-scenes work. A special thank you to the members of the organizing committee and to all those listed on the back page of the program for all they do to make these ceremonies a very special event. And finally, a salute to the staff and volunteers of the Imperial Theatre, one of the best convocation venues in the country. I now would like to welcome Kim Banks to the stage to lead us in singing the national anthem. Following the singing of O Canada, please remain in your places until the academic procession has left. Thank you and good evening.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you.